I'm Jennifer Sinesi, and I'm joined by our food editor, Kara, for this week's hashtag Wine Wednesdays. So today we're going to be tasting a beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon called the Carlonet, and it's from the Uitkyk wine estate. Kara, thank you for standing here with me.
Yes, wonderful.
Why don't you tell us about this wine?
Well, this wine is a very old wine. It's actually been in production for 300 years.
Wow.
So it's a flagship wine.
Right.
The Uitkyk estate is in Stellenbosch, and it's got a very rich history, this estate. It's been around since 1788. It's got a beautiful Georgian manor on the estate.
Wow.
So this is really a special wine.
So this is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Why don't we talk about what's on the nose? Let's give it a smell.
It's got a lot of berries, prunes. It's got some spice in it.
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah. It's quite a
It smells like quite a sophisticated wine.
yes, and it's a real ripeness. It's got a real ripeness to it. It's got some strong tannins. I think it's a lovely balanced wine. It deserves quite a strong, rich meal to go with it.
So this wouldn't be a wine you drink on its own. Mainly you would pair it with a meal.
I would pair it with a meal. I would drink any wine on its own.
Me too. I just didn't want the viewers to know that.
But you know, long Sunday lunches, wonderful dinner parties. I would pair it with a richer, stewy kind of a long meal that you would have. For example, we've got Evita's beautiful oxtail.
Right.
So on Food 24, Evita Bezuidenhout, she's written 1 or 2 cookbooks, and luckily we've got a couple of her recipes.
She's amazing.
She is. She's part of our history.
Yes.
And this is a lovely recipe. It's not too complicated. But what it's got that lovely wine, it's got onions, it's got some spice and some herbs, and it's going to go beautifully with this wine.
So Evita's oxtail and onion stew paired with this wine. Let's give it a try.
Lovely and rich.
That's
velvety.
I couldn't pick any other words to describe it than lovely, rich, and velvety. It's just reminds me of winter and sitting by the fire and food. It's all in one package.
So a lovely, lovely wine, and it's got that history with it as well. So delicious.
Well, to find Evita's oxtail and onion stew recipe, you can click on the link in the description of this video. And to try the Carlonet Cabernet Sauvignon that we tried today on our show, you can get it at the Uitkyk wine estate in Stellenbosch. It's 95 Rand at the cellar door, but it's also available in most wine shops. So check it out, and we'll see you next week for hashtag Wine Wednesday.